Okay, today I got a little bit of a comparison versus the standard Ken Fong clone and an actual replicant. To start off, if this was the standard blade, the weights, like the balances of these knives would be pretty much exactly the same. They're pretty close the way it is. The hardware on this, the clone, is garbage. These stripped out when I first got them. Couldn't do anything with them, so basically I just tightened them as good as I could with some red thread locker, so it would stay in there and they wouldn't back out. And I glued these in so they wouldn't back out either, because I mean this thing would have just fallen apart. The clone has really bad hardware and bushings. The bushings in this, they hop inside the blade. Like, I don't know, they just didn't measure stuff right, or it's supposed to be like that, but there's a lot of play in the bushing inside the blade. It's a little ridiculous. Then we've got the actual replicant, and there's no play to be had in there. Perfect as far as the bushings go. The play on the clone versus the play on the real replicant. I could tighten it up a little bit more, but I'm going to be taking it apart to anodize it. I got extra scales for this, that's why there's black and white. It came with the black scales, and then I got the white scales off a dude off Facebook. This I also bought off Facebook because I missed the drop, but this I got straight from DHgate. It had a little bit better tolerances when it first came out the box, but I don't know, I use this as a garage beater. I let people that, you know, don't have knives flip this and beat on this, get smacked around, thrown around my garage. The blade doesn't actually look like that when you get it. I did an acid wash on it, but let's see, what is there more to say about this? The actual replicant is way better. Came with a nice case. Got the extra scales for it. Ordered a pocket clip. Ended up hating it, but got a little bit extra hardware, so that's nice. Just the sound in this thing just sounds way better. You can tell the quality's there. I mean, this is the $100 clone, something around there. I don't know. The original price of these, I think, is like $265, somewhere in there. But you can tell, like, for $100, just cheap Chinese clone, whatever. I mean, I guess it's not really that cheap, but this isn't half bad. I mean, I liked it when I first got it. This is what I flip 90% of the time, just because I don't like beating on knives and I'm really rough with them. But when you go from this to this, I mean, there's no comparison on the quality. If you got the money to fork out for it, I mean, this is the best knife I've flipped so far. I mean, I've got a Jerry Hom Rhapsody. I haven't tried an AB yet. That's my next thing, is to go to an AB and maybe do the differences on clone AB and an actual AB. But as far as this goes right now, this is one of the best knives I've owned. If you guys have any questions, I don't really know much more to cover on these two right here, but if you guys got any questions, just drop it in the comments and let me know.